my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun, paid for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxury messer up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the indicator, LA yelling.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey! Cowboys!
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. Panther 60. Panther 6. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
My actions been louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down the earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit.
Get it.
A run out of the gun with Jeanty. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
2nd and 2. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 28. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
18, 19 Lions. 79, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw now on first down. That's to Bowers once again. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now first and 10.
70 Timber, 70 Lions.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
Got second and 9.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. Hawks 70. Hawks 18. Pioneer. Go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped down on that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Come on. Set. 60.
On third down, here's Genty. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
No. Let go.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. When they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Yellow.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific off season. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Mahomes now to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 37.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
Tag. Viking 18.
Genty. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
You know when I could tell this is going to end really badly? When he launched himself behind the line and made a beeline for the ball carrier. You get one of those tackling machines in the middle on your trail, things are normally ending pretty quickly.
Cowboy 80.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Ready. Come on, trap 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Ashton Genty, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. He's got it to the 43 here.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
70, go!
He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll line up with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jalen Waddle, 48 yards. And the Colts are back within a score. Gano the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
On the ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60.
Looking to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
18, Rattler, Cowboy 80. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They'll find McMillan here. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is, because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 20. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Sam Laporta, 64 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again. I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
On the set. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
65, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here. From the left side, it's complete. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now here's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Mahomes going to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and a yard.
Attack, attack! Yellow, yellow! 180! Attack!
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Yellow! 180! Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Attack, attack! Attack!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off for big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Chase Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Gano the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Hey, Smash. Go.
They'll drop the throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And they will take a 7-point lead. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Colts. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter. And boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified what...
Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Come on, come on. Set, Mustang, 1918. Ready,
now this time he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Ready? Cougar 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
A run straight ahead with Genty. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 3. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pitch and catch to Wilson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Second and 5.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Get it? Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll set up a throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
This is caught by McMillan. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
But we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Panthers, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Let go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
That's caught. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Ravens 28. Randall set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Go.
On the give, Genty. And he'll get this one out to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Ready, set.
The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70.
They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They go play fake. Mahomes. Open man is Waddle, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. An inside give, Brown. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 37.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Chase Brown, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Let's go now.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start, and it ends up falling incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Stubborn Pirates. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll set up to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Ready, ready. Get it. Crack on the ladies. Ready, ready.
Now a handoff to Genty. Fights loose. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Open man, that's Felton. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
On the give, Genty. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now 2nd and 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
To the left side, he's got McMillan.
Some sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
60, Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
He's back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Mahomes. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he's going to have a first down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with just under 20 seconds to go.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are on the field?
Mahomes. That's caught by Diggs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them at field goal range with a chance to win. This is Brown going up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And the kick is good. Graham Gano connects as time expires. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it.